Hey, what's up guys? Coming at you again with another Dead by Daylight video that no one's gonna watch. Gonna go over my perks real quick. I'm running Spirit Fury 3, which is the palette one, Rancor, which lets you have the obsession and kill him if you get lucky, then Unrelenting 2, and Spies from the Shadows 2. Just to mess around, you know. I just threw together what I had to play the spirit with because I don't really have that many good perks for her because I've just been dumping all my blood points in her, trying to level her up. But every once in a while, it's just fun to play them. So, you know, I got the Unrelenting, I got that Rancor, whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it. Either way, it's the one where it lets you kill the obsession, blah blah blah. I never really successfully used it, but I put it on there sometimes just as a filler. My main two would be Unrelenting and the Crow. The Crow one, just because I love the Crow one. I highly recommend it for any killer. We start this one out with an early knock. Go ahead and go and put her on the hook there. You know, I'm not really playing too serious. I'm just running around, looking for people, blah blah blah, hitting jennies, trying to get my blood points so I can beef her up a little more. Always hit your jennies, remember? Never leave one there for somebody to get. Don't you just love it when you see people running in the distance and you're like, finally. This is what I love doing with the spirit, just like peekaboo. This is also fun too with that passive phasing. It's like, oh, she's gone. No, I'm just waiting for you. It takes me a second to realize that this is my obsession, and I don't really want to kill him yet, because if I can, I'd like to do the, you know, the whole special, you get to kill him by your own hands thing, without having a Mori and all that. That'll all be, you know, whether or not this lagging ass dude actually lets me do it. That's just unfortunate for him right there. He ran right into the corner. He's probably too busy looking around his shoulder. Right now I'm just contemplating. I'm like, no, I'm not done playing with you yet. So I just start going back to Jenny's. Sounds like this one's almost done, so, you know, okay, I always hit him. And then she almost got away, but then I heard her snap a twig behind me. Watch this. This is fucking, I felt so good. Ooh, the prediction. And there's my obsession still just crying. It's like, oh god. You know, like I said, I didn't really come into this trying to be all hardcore and sweaty, but blood points are blood points, you know what I mean? As always, I'm recording this after the fact just because I hate it. You know, trying to record commentary while playing. Now, one thing I don't know if you guys noticed was when they popped that Jenny, I saw their auras. I catch them back there healing. You know, I'll go for the straight hook. Not trying to be too sweaty, but, you know, I want my blood points. Carry her, put her on the hook. That's her second time on there. She should get pulled off. That's why I recommend that curl perk right there. You know, now watching back on this, I know where he went. But it doesn't really matter much because I find that one. By the way, that girl's still on the run. Nobody's even went for her. And the sad fact is, nobody ever will. R.I.P. Didn't even try to save her, and I wouldn't even on her. Can't blame the killer for that one. Alright, so I got a grand total of 1 dead. I've knocked my obsession. Now it's just a matter of looking for him. If I get lucky, maybe activate that Rancor perk. They weren't really as active as I wanted them to be with the Jennies, but you know, blood points are blood points. Take what you can get, I suppose. I don't know how many of you guys have played the Spirit, but she's actually quite fun. Her perks aren't the greatest, but you know, I'm a Leatherface main, so my opinion really don't mean shit, because I just swing a chainsaw back and forth. This girl, I don't know what her plan was. She gets hooked, second time up. Still don't have the hatch open, or at least available, you know. One more Jenny, that's 2 dead now. Still just, you know, I'm starting to play a little harder now because I see the 4-piece, you know, I smell it. And you can smell it cooking, you know, you got that crunchy ass chicken on the outside, fucking biscuits, some gravy. I'm getting sidetracked. And then I find my obsession again. Dude's just, he's terrible at hiding. He's always just walking right where I'm at. He lost me there, to be honest, but, you know, I'm also, I don't want to kill him yet. I want to try to get that sweet perk kill. That'd be great for a video. I really can't stress how good the Crow perk is. Oh my, especially when it's at like 100, you know, when it always tells you. Alright, now see that? I saw his aura for a second. Just the one finished that. But now they have the hatch option when I kill one of them. So that's also in the back of my mind. I'm trying to look for where the hatch spawned. I decided to just break a pallet for the blood points, you know, just in case. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, if I'm gonna end up losing to these 2 people, or, you know, the first 2 went kind of easy. The one gave up, the other one they just let die. And then I find this guy again. Like, what was he doing? Why didn't he just walk the other direction? Gets caught hopping the wall, because that's how this game works, and runs directly into me again. And I'm like, sweet, I guess I'll just hook him the first time. Disconnects like a jackass. Like a prick. Like, really? Come on. So, now the hatch is in play. So I'm desperately trying to find it. I've got my ears in listening position. I'm just scanning the area now. Trying to be as quiet as possible. heard it. Did you hear it? There it is. So, the next couple of minutes here are going to be... I'll explain it when I get to it. I just decide to basically camp it. You know, the longer it takes, the more anxious I get. I keep phasing in and out, trying to get her to come in, get the easy, you know, grab out the hatch. And pretty soon here I get sick of it, because I always try to go for them and lose them, and they get in the hatch. So I just decide to sit and wait for a second, and I'm going to speed that up here in just a second. Alright, now I'm going to be speeding up these next couple of minutes here just because it's a little boring. Plus, I don't really think I can talk that long. So, this is me basically just waiting. I was waiting to see if I could see any sign of her. I knew there was only one way I could really try to fuck with her, and that was I'm just going to keep phasing and moving, seeing maybe if that'll trick her into coming in or not. I really have no other option other than just to let her go. You know, I'm not going to go stop her doing any generators. She could be doing them right now for all I care. Speed it up a little bit more. That's better. Like I said, a lot of waiting. That would have been a great edit, but, you know, I suck, so. And I don't know if you noticed that, but that was her working on a Jenny, and she missed a skill check. I did not move. I knew better. To be honest, I thought it was probably trying to, you know, just her trying to distract me. And then she actually pops it, so I'm like, alright, I know she's over there. So I face a different direction. I'm really just trying to mess around, trick her into coming over. Got that passive phasing and all that, and then after all this waiting, then this happens. At this point, I'm staring at my screen, tears coming out of my eyes, and I hear her walking. And then I get her. The 4-piece is complete. KFC, the power of it. No escape. Just death. And overall, I really like the Spirit. She's a pretty OP character, if you know how to play her right. Do a quick scan of my blood points. Alright, so look at that. I got a lot for deviousness, but lacking in my other slots. Got that level up, that's always nice. And the guy who quit was Survivor rank 8, like, come on. Go through my perks one more time. Spirit Fury, that's the palette one. Rain Core, that's what it's called. Unrelenting, and Spies from the Shadows. Like I said, the Spies from the Shadows I highly recommend for any killer. It is very good, especially with that 100% chance. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe for more.